Hi everyone, welcome to another slow game. I have got a little rematch here against the 13-year-old Jeffery Xiong. Now we played him in the last tournament when we were struggling and we lost that game. We've been playing much better this tournament. 5.5 out of 6. In my mind, an incredible performance from me. Even, the competition's strong, so plus 5 out of 6 games, I can't argue with that. Um, Last time Jeffrey beat me, he's a ridiculously talented player. He trains with Kasparov and Kasparov's trainers. He's one of the brightest future stars in the US. I'm slightly scared of him. I'm scared of all children, but he played really, really well the last time we played, and so he showed me a lot in that game. I mean, he just played a really nice game, and it's going to take a lot for me to do better this time. Let's see if he plays the same system, because I mean, at least I have prepared a different variation against it. We'll see. Last time he played d4. Oh, he does it again. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to play bishop h5 this time. It's just a different move. Last time I played pawn takes pawn in d5. But, after studying that, I kind of just didn't like it. And then I looked at this and I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. There's two moves here for white, h3 and knight on b to d2. If knight b to d2, I play knight a5 and knight g4, if I'm not mistaken. If h3, I mean, I studied this right before the game. I've studied it before and I refreshed it right before the game. But if h3, I play knight a5, or pawn takes pawn first maybe, and then knight a5, and then after bishop c2, knight c4, bishop c1, d5, and if e5, knight e4, knight c3, take, queen d7. That's the extent of my analysis. Should remember everything exactly. Because I did just look at it 5 minutes ago. Just to make sure. I would be really annoyed if I forgot the order of my moves or some crap. He's thinking here. I'm not sure if it's because he doesn't remember the line or what. I mean, pawn takes pawn is a little more common, but after studying this, I really liked the way it looked. It looked very safe and solid. Although I used to think that about the line we played in the first game until he hit me with some crazy novelty, and then I studied this novelty, and it was just like the line was annoying. I felt like the line was just annoying for black, and so we're playing this. The time control is a little faster than last time. It's 8:30. We're starting the game at night. I just don't want it to go to like 10:30. I think last time we might have played 45-10 or 40-10 or something. Obviously, with a young player, probably the faster it is, the tougher it's going to be for me. So knight a5 and knight g4, right? That's what I would call. I'm just going to do it real fast. Bishop c2, knight g4, h3, knight takes, sorry, not eight. He goes knight f1. I take on g5 and go bishop g5. And that's what, some games Sutovsky did that. And that's the extent of my knowledge. Seemed like a fine position for me. Get two bishops. What could be wrong? What could be bad? Remember, Houdini thinks black is fine, so just for the most part, I'm feeling good about that. That whole position. All right. What did I say? Knight g4. Yeah, we don't take on e4. I always forget if we take on d4 or not, but we don't. I studied that. I mean, I just checked before the game. So it just goes knight f1, knight takes, bishop g5. That's where I run out of theory, but position's all right. I'll just play that position, and we'll see what happens. The faster time control for a young, sharp kid like this should be good for him. So, I don't know, man. This guy, he won the U.S. Chess League MVP award. He's just smashing everyone on the internet. Like, I think certain time controls, the faster the better for Jeffrey. At least right now. Yeah, it's probably true with most talented kids. I mean, there's just they just see things quicker. They process, you know, and just process little calculations quicker. But I'm feeling good. I'm happy we got this position. It doesn't seem like he has any crazy novelties cooked up for me this game. So that's good. And we can just kind of, you know, even though he hit me in the opening, though, I did get a playable position last game. But, you know, he just outplayed me, and I wasn't playing so well. I mean, obviously I started with a half and a 3, and then I had a half and a 4 after that game. And this time, 5.5 and a 6. So against virtually the same field of players. So I'm feeling like, you know, I'm playing all right. It's probably just luck, honestly. Like, variance for you poker players out there. Sometimes you play the same people, sometimes you do great, sometimes you don't do as good. Although I'm probably a little more sharp just because I've been studying recently, and I don't know, probably a little sharper. All right, so this is not a move I've seen, but probably doesn't matter. Knight f1's a normal move. Let's think. This move doesn't make sense. His bishop can't move. If we go knight takes, he goes queen takes. All right, let's just think about like ideas here. Knight takes, queen takes. I mean, we got 2 bishops, right? Maybe bishop f6. Hmm. See, the thing is, I don't know what his next move is going to be exactly. Maybe rook b8. C. My knight on a5. It can't come to c4. Like if he went knight f1, I guess it could. I don't know. I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't take on e3 yet because I don't have to yet. I should improve my position. So maybe rook e8 because the queen is on the e file. So put my rook there. It seems like a nice move to make quickly. Is there any big threat he has? I don't think so. Let's just do it. a4. Maybe a4 is annoying. Let's see, rook e8, a4. I don't know. I could go c6, but it's kind of weird. Rook e8, a4. I can go c6. It's not the end of the world there. My knight may have to come to b7, which is annoying. But what can you do? Just thinking, guys. Just thinking. Queen b8 with the idea of a4, b4. But that just looks so weird to go queen b8 here. Just looks silly somehow. You know what? I'm gonna go rook e8. Whatever. It's a good place for the rook. If he goes a4, I'll figure it out next. I can't spend all my time on this move. If a4, I can always take on e3, and he's not even threatening like anything concrete. I could even take on e3, and if he takes with the queen, go knight c4. I mean, it doesn't look. Maybe the c pawn gets weak, but at least I'm like okay. I got my rook in the same file as his queen. Like I could take on e3 and go bishop f6 maybe, just create some pressure on his queen with my rook and his d pawn, stuff like that. That's my big plan. I don't know. I just kind of have some faith in my position. So I gotta drink a lot of water during these games. It's a lot of talking. You know, a big time waster in chess is just kind of being scared of things. Like, it's scared of too many things. It's good to be scared of things, but like when you only have 25 minutes, I mean, I have a 10-second increment, but probably it's gonna be like, so let's say the game's 40 moves long. You get a minute every 6 moves. So you know, okay, you're gonna get like 6 to 10 minutes probably throughout the game. So it's more like game like 30 or 35 or something. You don't want to spend too much time on small threats, I think. And rook e8 is just a natural move. It goes a4, kind of like I expected. Now, we could play just queen d7. I'm not sure. Or we could just take on... We could take on e3 also. I kind of want to save it for later, though. Somehow I like queen d7. I can't... Let me look, though. I mean, he's going to take on b5 if I let him. So we got to be at least careful about that. We could just take on e3 too, and then at least he doesn't have a threat. And then we can go like pawn takes pawn, and bishop f6, and somehow feels like we have some pressure on his position. Also, when we go pawn takes pawn, we can go b4. Well, I'm just gonna take his bishop, and I give up because maybe he'll take with a pawn. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, because if he takes with a pawn, he's still threatening b5, but you know his pawn structure is a little weird. All right, I took with the queen as expected. No, let's think. Do I have any weird moves like b4? It's interesting at least. But I'm probably gonna go pawn takes pawn. Somehow it feels right to me. I feel like his center might come under some pressure. I don't know though. It also opens up a later e5 and his bishop opening up. I could just go. I could go queen d. Oh no, he's threatening me e pawn. I could go bishop f6 like I talked about earlier. And if he goes pawn takes pawn, it's slightly annoying. I think it's slightly annoying. What if I go bishop f3? Queen takes, I take on, and then b4 is playable. Because I already have two bishops. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I already have one bishop. Let's see, bishop f3, if knight takes, I was going to go knight c4. And then I would probably have to go queen c1. I might not have to, but, I mean, some of the positions just seems alright to me. I just really want to get my knight to c4. If bishop takes, queen takes, bishop g5 is also annoying. That's important to note. It's maybe not that annoying, but it's like at least troublesome. What was I thinking? I can't remember. Oh, bishop takes, queen takes b4. Why was I thinking that? I don't even know. No, it does look interesting. Alright. Focus, Greg. I feel like I should resolve this crap somehow. Otherwise, he'll take on b5 and might get annoying. Knight c4, take, queen e2, rook b8. I don't know. I mean, honestly, even that might be okay. Pawn takes d4 is what I was thinking about, right? Originally. If knight takes bishop g5, if, that should be good somehow. If, oh wait, he can go f4 there. Complicated, man. I saw I'm not scared if knight takes. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know, man. Let me look at this some more. Bishop takes knight. queen takes. If I play bishop f6 there, if he goes d5, somehow that looks a little annoying. Maybe I can go c6. It should be okay for me. I don't know though, it looks a little annoying. I could take and my d-pawn gets weak. Look at me getting low on time, not knowing what to do. Alright, make a stupid move, Greg. Queen d7 any good? It's like a little non-committal move that doesn't seem to help me in any way. Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. That's what I want to think about here. Bishop f6. I don't know. It looks actually annoying. This kid, he's too strong. What about d5? No, he just goes knight takes e5. Bishop f3, knight f3, knight c4, queen c1. I mean, I get some like cheap activity. Is it any good though? I don't know. I don't know. What if I go c5? He takes on e5. I guess. c5 is interesting, actually. Just gain some space, man. Because c5, he takes an e5, I take back. If knight takes, bishop g5. Should be good. I imagine. I don't know. Go f4, rook e5, f e5, queen g5. It has to be okay for me. Well, not that one position. Sorry. My knight gets pinned on a5 there. c5 is interesting though. Can't stop looking at it. Let's focus. c5, pawn takes, knight takes. It just seems like that shouldn't be good somehow. Bishop g5, f4. Rook e5, fg5. I mean, I don't know. It's just somehow I can't make it work so well for me. But I really want to go c5 now. Man, I want to do it, but I can't seem to make it. Can't make it happen. B4 any good? Pawn takes, knight c6, queen c3. Doesn't look great. Bishop f3 just looks like so bleh. Bishop f6, what was I worried about? A d5? Knight b7, and then b4 locks my knight. That somehow annoyed me. Pawn takes, knight takes. How annoying could this move possibly be? Should be able to do something, right? Just queen d7 maybe? I don't know, but somehow it's annoying. I don't surprisingly so. Maybe I just take on f3, give up my stupid two bishops. It just seems so wrong, man. It just seems like an affront to all of chess to take that off. I know it's wrong, but I can't just sit here forever, right? Gotta make a chess move. Pawn takes, knight takes. Oh, what an annoyance. And also, what was my other idea? c5. I really want to go c5. Really, really want to. Take, knight take. Let's try one last time to make it work. Bishop g5, f4. Rook takes e5, pawn takes g5. Okay, so we're down a pawn there, but his position's a little funny. Maybe, let's see, he could have thrown in AB also. Now, I'm so slow and stupid, really. I don't know, though. I mean, it's like a little uncomfortable. Pieces seem just discombobulated. My knight on a5 is annoying. Oh, God, Greg, make a stupid chess move. Jesus. I don't know what to do. I'm going to make the outrageous move. Whatever. I really don't want to do this. I just didn't know what else to do. He freaking pre-moved it. Unbelievable. I think I'm just gonna go knight c4. Whatever. Queen c1 is probably getting pre-moved. Maybe queen e2 is playable too. But then his queen's still on my rook. All right, so what now? Take bishop f6. So at least my bishop's open. I just worry that someday he'll get to go e5 and it'll be annoying. What about c5 now? c5, pawn takes, pawn takes. Let's say it goes b3, knight b6, some crap. He takes on e5. I go bishop g5. Somehow it seems better now. Just wish I had a little more time. I really want to go c5. It's like my dream in life. c5, b3, knight b6. Take, just somehow. All right, let's go c5, b3, knight b6, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, rook takes rook, queen takes rook, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, knight takes e5. I mean, I just haven't. It's just a little tough still to make it work. Maybe just bishop f6, and he goes d5, and it's like, so what? I might get some queenside play that like annoys me. All right, pawn takes pawn. If knight takes pawn is annoying now. Let me just get a c5, b3, knight b6, take, rook 8, knight 8. Ugh, it's playable though. Pawn takes e5, pawn takes e5, knight e5, bishop g5, f4, rook takes e5, pawn takes g5. Somehow looks like I shouldn't be doing this. All right, what was I gonna do? I can't remember. Bishop f6, right? Yes. Whatever, man. Look at the stupid clock. I'm such a donkey. How do I win all my games when I play so slow? Bishop d3 is mildly annoying. Can't figure out how annoying it is. Maybe I have d5 or something. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe I just go c6 because I don't know what else to do. I wish I wasn't down on time by 10 minutes already. You know, though, at least I had the... I mean, I ended up playing moves I didn't want to play, which is... I was trying to not play them. I didn't want to play bishop f3. But I was just, like, a little concerned about everything all at the same time. It's annoying when you end up making a move that you really just feel is not the right move. But you just have to move at some point. And the moves I wanted to play, I wanted to get c5 in, and just somehow wasn't happening. I'm going to do something silly. I'm just curious after queen e2. Could I have just played c5 straight away? Probably. Yeah, maybe c5 right away. I just, you know, I wasn't feeling it. It took me a move too late. Rook e8 just looks so natural. But maybe just c5. Not that it's like amazing or anything, but feels right. All right, he played bishop to d3. What was I going to do? c6? I think that's what I was going to do. Knight b6, he wins a pawn, so it feels like if he takes on d5, I'll be able to defend that c pawn somehow. Knight a5 threatens something. Knight b3 at least. It doesn't mean it's a good move. It just happens to threaten knight b3. If d5, I talked about the move already, right? You can take it, and then I'm screwed. I think. I mean, it just doesn't look great. What was I gonna do? c6. At some point, I have to start getting really worried that he's gonna go b3 and trap my knight. If he goes like a5, no, he can't go a5. I can just take it. All right, I'm just gonna go c6. Don't know what else to do. Gotta catch up in the clock a little bit. Check my email. No new emails. Brutal. Anyway, I'm gonna check Facebook because I'm extremely impatient. This Oscar Pistorius dude, man. He's so obviously a murderer. Sorry. I saw it on Facebook. Anyway, so it's his move. I just need a break, you know, like when it's not my move, it's a long game. You just need to give your mind a break sometimes. From the chess. Too much chess in a row. I need to stay fresh for my next move. What's he gonna do? I mean, a lot of moves he has are like forcing moves here. Pawn takes a b5, or b3, or bishop takes knight. If he does nothing, yeah, I could consider d5 now, or some type of d5 like move. Also, taking on d4 is sometimes possible. Probably not followed by d5, because then he goes e5, and his bishop on d3 is really nice. So, what's my next move? Let's say he does some let's say he goes h3. What is my next move? I could go knight b6, just kind of get my knight out of dodge. Doesn't look like the worst thing to do. I could go queen somewhere, d7. I could go h6 myself. It's a useful move. Sometimes bishop g5 could be something that I'd like to be able to do. Maybe I do that, h3, h6. If he does nothing, I'll do nothing right away. Because I know it's useful. It's a useful move for sure. So we'd just be both making useful moves. I don't think he's going to go h3, honestly. But if he does, let's see. Do I have a more useful move than h6? I'm sure I probably do. Is it worth the time to try to figure it out? Well, the clock's not running, so may as well. I'll probably just go h6. Knight a5 seems silly. He just goes queen c2, and my knight is stuck on that bad square again. For the most part, my position seems pretty solid. Can't complain too much here. Alright, I was going to take with the a-pawn. Is there anything horribly wrong with this? I don't see anything terribly wrong with a-takes. Let's see. A-takes, rook takes, queen takes, b3, knight b6, d5. Somehow it should be okay, right? It's pawn takes pawn. I'm just going to take it. Pre-move just in case. Gotta pre-move if a trade is possible. Yeah, somehow this d5 thing doesn't seem too scary to me. Like this b3 followed by d5 thing that I briefly mentioned. I think I can just take it. And when he takes on b5, I can just move my rook to f8 or something. So overall, I mean, I still feel my position's pretty solid here. Pretty solid position. Life is tough when you have like 5.5 out of 6 in the tournament, and then you're terrified when you're playing the 13-year-old. This is what the chess world has become. He's strong in these internet games too, man. Let's see what his FIDE rating's up to. Checking it out while he thinks. Catching up on the clock a little bit, at least. Oh my god, on FIDE.com it says, congratulations to FIDE president for his birthday. I bet it doesn't say what his age is. Nope. Huge criminal, man. Alright. I'm looking Jeffrey up right now. He's 24-21 FIDE. He is the in the world under 14, number 2. In the US under 14, number 2. We have the top 2 players in the world under 14 years old. So that's pretty impressive. And the top, does it have junior ranking? It doesn't. I'm kind of curious, like under 18, what is he? Let me see if I can find a rating chart here. I'll show it to you guys. Actually, I can put it on the screen while he's thinking. Top 100 juniors. I think that's under 20, right? Oh, he's low down there because that counts 20-year-olds, man. So I mean, he's 97th. But okay, there's so many strong 20-year-olds. There's like 20 GMs on the list, 25. Yeah, these are people born in 1990, 94, and he was born in 2000. So only him and Sam Sevion are the only people born in the 21st century on that list right now. Sam Sevion is, of course. Okay, so he played the waiting move. Queen C7. Queen D7 also like looks interesting. Then he might go Rook A to D1. Could be annoying. And then Rook A2. I don't know. Queen C6. See the idea of Queen C7, B3, Knight B6. This D5 thing just never. Oh no! Now he has this D5 thing when we take and he takes. He has the H7 pawn. I might go H6 just in case. I don't feel like dealing with it. Let's just go H6. Just be a little careful, but I still don't think this D5 move amounts to much. I can take, he can take. I go Rook F8. Hold on. I can always go, yeah, I'm just gonna go H6. I noticed I can even go, if B3, Knight B6, D5, I can just go Queen D7. Like, worst case, it should be okay. I mean, maybe it's a little annoying, actually. Well, no, because the C pawn's weak there. So it should be okay. Worst case. He played H6, just some lines where Z pawn goes away. He's not attacking H7. It's probably not the most... But also, it gives space for my king. I mean, it's just a generally useful move. I wish I had, like, 13 minutes to his 9. But, you know, the position is not super complex. Apologize for my chair making creaky noises. It's not super complex, so I feel like I can hold my own here with the low time, you know. I feel like I'm okay. Just take it one move at a time, like all the sports players say. All right, just thinking what to do. Wonder what he's going to come up with. What if he goes H3? I always like to know what to do if it's my move and they don't do anything useful, or too useful, or threatening. If he goes H3, see, I can never put my queen on B6 because B3 is like super annoying. I never usually just don't want to take on d4 because it opens up his queen on my knight. D5 is some kind of forcing move that I can think about, but I feel like he'll go b3, then take on e5 and get the bishop against my knight. Maybe it's annoying. I can always just go queen c7, queen d7, or something like that. Doesn't seem like the end of the world to me. All right. We wait. We wait for him to move. I mean, as far as I can tell, this game's going a lot better than the last one. I feel like things have been... Okay, I had a brief stretch there where I kind of freaked out a little bit. And I played some maybe weird moves. I spent a lot of time. But I think my position is fine. I notice now that he has, like, idea of taking queen e2, but somehow not super concerning. I mean, I feel like I always have d5. And his queen's in the same file as my rook in all these positions. So hard to imagine it's too good for him. We'll see what he comes up with. Sorry, man, I had to take a break from talking. Look, I'm almost catching up on the clock here. It's amazing. Unbelievable. I hope you're enjoying this radio silence. I just, again, like, I haven't had a break all game. All right, here we go. D5 right now. Wow. That's interesting. So the idea is, I don't know, it's interesting. If I take, you can just take back. And then like try to put some pressure on my b pawn. So like take, queen d7, queen e2. The idea of b3. Creating some annoying issues. Maybe I should go... It's annoying, it's annoying. Maybe I should go queen d7, and he goes b, and then he takes, I take. Or maybe you go queen e2, I don't know. But if I take and go queen d7, he goes queen e2, how do I deal with this issue? Oh, e4 in that position, but he can do something like rook takes rook first. I don't know, it's kind of scary. I only have 7 minutes. Queen d7, queen e2. Then take, and I get that file again. Hold on, folks. Hold on to your horses. I don't know, somehow queen d7 seems alright. Or it seems like the best thing to do. Well, we gotta make a choice, right? We don't have all day. Rook a1, pawn takes e4. What's the deal here? Any tricks? Bishop takes. Knight takes b2. It's interesting. This is kind of interesting. Hold on, pawn takes. Rook a1, pawn takes e4. Bishop takes c4. I don't feel like calculating. Just come low on time. Pawn takes f3, bishop b5. It's kind of annoying, right? Hold on. Okay. Pawn takes, rook a1. Rook a1 e4. Bishop c4. Let's just calculate what the hell. Pawn takes c4, knight to d2. Feels like this should be okay. I'm gonna lose a pawn, but like I can go I can go e3 or something. He takes an e3 and then somehow feels okay-ish, but maybe not. I don't really know. All right, well, I can't be calculating stuff right now. I'm just gonna queen d7. Sorry, I just got 5 minutes left. I just have to suck it up and not play the move. And I already wasted a lot of time thinking about it. Time management, man, is crucial. What was my plan after b3 and queen e2? I don't even know, honestly. Probably I'm just gonna. The c pawn's weak, so I can maybe go rook takes rook and rook c8 or something. Once he goes b3, you know, whenever he takes on c6, the c3 pawn is the target. So it's convenient in that way. No, this is better pre-move. It's more likely. I don't think he's going to do it, but got to make the most likely pre-move possible. So I just got to be careful here not to lose a pawn. And if I do lose a pawn, well, we have bishops are opposite, so I need to be ready to defend hard. Like swing my bishop back to b6. I mean, I might want to do that anyway sometimes, but when the moment is right. Okay, so we did it. What was I going to do? Knight b6, right? Let's just look real quick for ideas that aren't knight b6. Any of them? Boom, 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 boom. Don't see any. Knight a3, queen b2. All right, I'm going to come back. Let's pre-move it up. See, queen e2. I was just going to, honestly, maybe take and rook a8. Take, rook a8. Rook takes, knight takes. And with the idea of knight c7, basically. And just kind of consolidate. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should. What's I gonna do? Rook c8, or I could take and go rook c8. I feel like I shouldn't get. Well, let's see. Take rook a8. Take. If he goes queen a2. I mean, it was kind of annoying as his bishop's strong in that position, but I can swing my bishop to d8 and b6. So I think it's like okay for me. Rook takes, rook e8, rook takes, knight takes, queen a2, queen b7, or something like that seems playable. And then after queen a5, I can take on d5, I think. Doesn't seem like the end of the world. It's complicated, though. All right, hold on, folks. Hold on to your horses. I don't know why I keep saying that. I've said it multiple times this game. I see interesting idea like knight takes d5, followed by e4 also. It's probably not good, but something to consider. It shouldn't work. Well, I'm going to just take it. Don't got all day. All right. Let's see, though. Knight takes d5. Pawn takes e4. It looks pretty crappy, if you ask me. But it's not that crappy. But it's just a waste of time. I shouldn't be looking at that crap now. Rook a8 was my idea. Well, let's just do it. Oh yeah, my idea is like also I can go knight c7 someday and just sit tight. I mean, it seems okay at least. All right, pre-moved it. What's he gonna do here? Queen a2. Queen a2. I can go queen b7 or knight c7. Queen b7 has the added advantage. It kind of keeps his queen out, which seems logical to me. Knight c7 allows queen a7, which is kind of annoying to allow that move. On the other hand, maybe I have some tricks, like, I don't know, some weird moves, like e4 someday. But I can't see how to make it work. Yeah, actually, no, can't make it. Well, sorry, I'm just getting confused here. I'm seeing queen a2, knight c7, queen a7, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes queen e7, idea of e4, idea of also, no, knight d5 is not a threat, queen a8. So queen b7 is like the safe route, I think. And then followed by knight c7. It's nice and solid. I don't see any. Oh, wait, he can just win a pawn. Oh, no, he can't. I get to take on e4. He gets some queen. So queen b7, pawn takes, queen takes, bishop takes b5. Queen b5 is playable, maybe, but I'm down a pawn, but I have an active queen. Knight c7, queen a7 is just like certainly a little bit annoying. You gotta at least admit that. Oh, but I can go e4 and bishop c3, and it should just be totally cool for me, right? Unless he has some checkmate. Probably doesn't, but if he does, it'll be really embarrassing. Maybe I should take and go queen b. Oh wait, I can't take. What am I talking about? Queen b7. If knight c7, queen a7, pawn takes, e4, bishop takes, bishop c3. See, it feels like it's okay for me. Queen b8, I even have queen e8. Maybe not, but I'm just gonna do this because I'm a chicken and getting low on time. He can get 2 outside pass pawns, and I can get 2 center pass pawns, maybe. I don't know what's going on. I wish I moved a little faster, as usual. I mean, he can take on c6, I take, he goes queen, bishop b5, I take on e4, and he has, like, the b and c pawns. I don't think that they're anything too special. And, you know, I have d4, d5, and e4, and I could probably start to, like, mount something against this king, maybe. I don't know. It'll be interesting if he does that. I'd like to have the move g6 in, honestly, someday. Is he going to take on b5? Is he going to do it? I honestly somehow I feel like I can even play queen takes b5 and you know make my bishop strong someday. But okay, obviously it's very risky. Like he can go queen d5 after that. But you know, bishop b5 does sharpen the game. Should I pre-move queen takes e4? Nope. I assume he's gonna do it. Otherwise, I just go knight a5 and or knight c7, and I think I'm just fine. So like, if he wants to press, I feel like bishop b5 is like the only way to kind of sharpen the game. It's just like, is the sharpening helping him or not? That's the key question. I mean, I feel like I should be okay. I mean, he has just one pass pawn, honestly, the b pawn. It's not like they're both passed. One of them's the c pawn is stopped by the d pawn. So, should be okay for me. See what he comes up with. Queen a5 to knight c7 and just chill mode. And then we would try to like find a way to activate our bishop. But I would start with moves like g6, king g7. He may then try to maneuver his knight around, but as soon as he does that, bishop g5, my bishop comes into the game a little bit. And my knight's very well posted on c7 in that position, I think. So we'll see. We'll see what he tries to do here. Just in case draw offers happen, I want to have this window open. Okay, he does this. Queen e4, I guess. What else am I going to do? queen a7. So he's trying to dominate my knight, I suppose. So I don't have back rank mate, of course. Bishop d8 allows queen b8. King a5. I'm sorry, king h7, and he's taking. What's his threat? Bishop e. No, he doesn't have a threat. Or bishop c4 maybe. Maybe I should check and go queen. Ugh, I don't even know, man. This knight is really annoying. Annoying. And I'm down on time, and my computer just freaked out. G6, bishop c4, bishop d8, queen b8. Oh man, this is so annoying. This is really annoying right now. King h7 somehow looks horrible. I mean, he can take on f7. G6, bishop c4, d5. He takes on a8. Well, I have queen a. I have queen b1 and back then, at least. But the thing is, I need to be able to do something. I don't know what to do here, guys. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of answers, folks. It's remarkably annoying, this position. Queen d5, maybe? Maybe check him back to e4. I don't know what to do. Queen b8, I'm not losing my queen anywhere, right? Alright, I don't know what to do. I just want to go queen c6 and knight c7 somehow. I'm down to 1 minute though, so it's not it's not beautiful. His knight is fortunately not in the game. But I mean, if you just all you need is find his one trick and I'm screwed. But queen c6 is coming next move. I just want to get my knight to c7, man. But like, let's say he goes h3, queen c6, and like b4. It's just unpleasant. Because like b5 someday is just a nightmare. Maybe I should go knight b6 actually after b4 to blockade. Okay, that's better than knight c7. Man, oh man, I wish I had a little more time. Oh, I have e4 ideas now. Hey, it's nice to have ideas, right? Hope I didn't blunder something. Obviously, I might have. Only move. Like bishop d3, g6, though. Or e4 even. Sorry. Bishop b5? Maybe. No, queen b6 then. Oh, no, he has stupid check. In between check. God dang it. So annoying. Well, what should I do? Queen d5? Queen e. Ugh. This one? This is unbelievable. I just can't. Queen b6, bishop d3. That wins. Just focus, Craig. Stay calm. This kid's too strong, man. Queen e4 or queen d5? Which one is better? Queen e4, I guess. He can take on stupid. He can, help. Running out of ideas, guys. Oh man, he can take on d6 though. This sucks. I'm gonna do this. I don't have any idea. Bishop c4. I was just gonna check and then e4. Obviously, you know, I'm grasping now. Grasping at straws. kid, man, look, it's amazing because like it seemed like I was getting out of it and just kept finding ways to push. But all right, game's not over yet. I mean, it'd be nice to have a few more minutes. Definitely would be nice. He always seems to find an annoying move at like a moment like this too, which is really a big problem. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but always find something. At least I always have E4 moves that can like create some weird counterplay. But kids, man, they see everything. He's not gonna fall for my tricks. But I'll try. Oh man, again, the kid plays so well. Just another very, very good game if he wins this. Because I mean, he has a small edge at the best, you know. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Good with his clock too. Good time management. I gotta find a move that's like really a nightmare for me. I haven't found one yet. I mean, bishop c4. I'm gonna check him and go e4 and just, I don't know. Hopefully, you can make something happen there. You know. Feels like I have. Oh wait, he can take on f7. He's threatening stupid checkmate. That's a real big problem. Okay, so I should probably do the other plan of queen d1 and d5. I saw that one too, at least. And then, yeah, okay. I mean, at least it's somewhat playable, right? Bishop c4, queen d1, and d5. Oh, brutal. Brutal life I lead. What other moves do we have? So bishop c4 we're set. We're going to check and go d5. What else can he do? He's going to do something I didn't even consider. I got to make sure that doesn't happen because I'm going to have 20 seconds to respond to it. Like king h2, I just go e4, right? And then he goes bishop c4. Bishop e5. Queen f7 then? I don't know. It's kind of annoying actually. This king 8. Okay, he did this. Ah, Jesus! I didn't mean I actually didn't mean to pre-move that at all. I just, you know, like I was just getting ready to move it, and then somehow it slipped. What? Oh my God. Brutal life. This is what happens when you're low on time. Let me see. Can I, Oh my God. Right, he's asking if we should give a take back or not. I mean, I really didn't mean to pre-move it. I was just ready to move it, and somehow my hand was there. Because, you know, you never pre-move when there's only, if there's more than one legal move, but so sick. Oh, now I feel guilty if I don't lose. And you know, honestly, you know, it's totally my fault. I don't expect to take back here at all. He's in a bad situation. I should just not let him. I should just resign, honestly. But you know, the thing is, I get some pawns, so I just want to play it out. Because like I can go e4, and that's probably totally lost. But I'm just not ready to. All right, what's this? I'm just confused. You decide this is technically more sound, I guess. Oh my God, it's interesting because he could have. All right, I'm gonna take it, I guess. No, I mean I can't even take the b pawn off. It's the problem. So annoying. If I take on b3, he goes queen f5 and wins. Is this saving me for a second? I don't know. I guess so. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't just take my piece. But I guess he thought I had some weird compensation. I'm sure he's winning very easily here. I mean, honestly, I was probably losing that position anyway. It's just annoying, though, like, to not... I don't know, it's just annoying. That's weird, man. How did that happen? I mean, because I definitely had my finger on the mouse, and I definitely didn't pre-move it, and it just somehow, like, my brain kind of... I don't know, man. I was rushed or something. Or I just let go when I shouldn't have. Because honestly, I thought it wasn't on the d5 square yet. Like, when I let go, I thought I was just letting go to not move it. Whatever. I should pay attention to the chess position. Why can't I take on... It's tricking me some more. Holy crap. 5 seconds. I don't think this is going to help me very much. I couldn't find another move. Queen b3, he had bishop d3. It's leading to checkmate. I mean, whatever. Is it still leading to mate? Maybe, maybe not. He's going to play some tricky-ass move. He's 19, so maybe a flag. I'll feel guilty. I guilted him into... Alright. He still has a stupid mate, huh? Whatever. No, now he wins for real. Oh, no, he can't go bishop check because it's pinned. Ooh, okay. I can try to defend the lost endgame. Let's see. Guess I'll bring my king in. It's just weird game. Maybe I should have went g5. Maybe. I guess I'll do this. Can I create a barrier? Maybe, right? Probably. What did he do here? I mean, probably I'm losing, but very strange. But you know, he's in a very awkward psychological situation because we're playing like a training game, and you know, he may feel like he should give me a take back, but really, he's under no obligation. So, I don't know what to do exactly. I'm just gonna move around. I'm just gonna try to construct some fortress type thing. It's unlikely I'll be able to do it, but whatever. I'm pretty losing. I'm pretty losing still, I think. Hmm. But, you know, every now and then you can create some kind of barrier in these positions, and it's hard to break through. I just don't think this is one of them. Well, I'm gonna make some moves because I gotta do something. What to do if you're king d4, maybe king c6? I don't know. See, and see, the thing is, you might want to try to get his king in via. I don't know. It's like it's not super easy, honestly. Amazingly. I hope it doesn't lose something. I don't know. It's just weird that the game's still going on, honestly. Like, I mean, just because it's not that easy. I mean, I have this knight on b6 that's kind of like blockading his world, and he's gonna need to try to like dominate it with the bishop somehow. Okay, so this is a strong looking move. It's gonna zugzwang me, damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna get. Okay, let's see. Is there anywhere to put my knight that's better? I don't know, man. You can probably go c4 here, but I didn't know what to do. c4 wins. Bishop f3. Oh, bishop f3 wins too. What the hell am I talking about? Knight c7 and c4. He doesn't need to think that much. It's winning. Oh, no, no. Then I have knight e6. That was not today. I hope. That was a weird move. What the hell was that? What is he doing? I'm so confused. Is it zugzwang here? Probably just bishop d3 or something. That's strange, but probably good enough. Let me just check here. Help me. Yeah, it's a brilliant move, Craig. It's not gonna save the day. All right. Let's see. I'll take it for fun. All right, I can give up. Nice technique. I wonder how bad it was. Dead drawn, that seems weird. I mean, it looked like I was almost losing at some points. Houdini Search thinks he's winning, so. Oh, the move before, though. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was in big trouble. But, you know. Bishop b5. Yeah, I mean, if you can see our chat, I don't know if you can. Stupid. Can't believe I did that crap. I almost never make like little mouse slips, but you know, it's a different time control, I guess, than I'm used to. Just somehow, I don't know, man. Brutal life. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I'll live. He played pretty well, though. I mean, Houdini says he's winning, but only like going back. I thought he played like very well to kind of. Surprised I think this is so much better. I just thought like. What is it saying here? Bishop d8, just sit tight and position's fine. Arg. Yeah, I mean, you make one little mistake, and I'm just checking Houdini eval. Basically thinks that was okay. What do I do here? Felt so wrong. This is bishop takes f3 move. B4. I wouldn't have done that. I'm just curious though. What did I think about here? Pawn takes, knight takes. This annoyed me. And c5. I thought you could maybe just take it, and then take it, and then take it, and then go f4. And this, like, somehow, it looked like I had tricks, but I couldn't really make anything happen. Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah, now I knew it was fine, and then I just kind of like, there's other tricks here. Remember, I was looking at like, I was looking at some crazy moves. The crazy moves never work, but just curious. I was looking, like, if here knight b2, I thought, it's probably, oh, he gets the b pawn. Oh, because he has a queen d3. But I was also concerned about take and knight d2. I wasn't sure about this. I thought e3. I had some compensation, I thought. But it felt like silly to go for that. Stupid opening. I'll lose again. Yeah, I mean, I knew I was fine in this position. I just... Rook c8's playable. I just kind of simplified. But this is also playable, putting some pressure. I didn't want to let him go rook a6, but okay, I guess I can go queen b7. Man, this was my plan, too, the whole time. And I didn't do it because of this stupid move. Like, is it really that scary? Just g6 or something? Whatever, my knight, my knight's pinned. Who cares? Doesn't really mean anything. Oh, he has this. Why is this good? Wait, e4 next move? Oh, I'm threatening checkmates. Oh, all right, whatever. Tournament after tournament. I can see. Oh, he plays a lot. Um, man, I wish I didn't lose. He's a strong player though, you know. He's especially his time control is good. He sees tricks very quickly, like in these positions. He finds a way to kind of increase the pressure. Yeah, but anyway, this game it was an interesting moral dilemma, you know, with the mouse slip. I mean, was it a mouse slip? I think so, because I kind of when I let go, it was more of a just shock. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell was going on through my head at the moment. It's very hard to say. But you know, he doesn't have to give me a take back. It's really annoying for him because it's like he probably feels a little guilty. Uh, but I mean, he shouldn't give a take back. I'm down to 40 seconds. The mouse slip happened because I'm low on time and because I'm rushed. And you know, I think I would have lost anyway. I mean, he thinks it was a draw at that point, but you know, like Houdini's even saying that. I mean, almost every position it thinks is good for him in that line. Like, okay, that was strange. He had some strange technique, but like it just says like any move c4 and then b4. Oh, I was gonna go knight b6. Sorry. It's like he's winning here, which is kind of surprising, because really, does it look that good? e5. I mean, it's surprising how strong it thinks his position is. It's like game over. I don't. Oh, okay. I guess he's threatening to win the knight on b6. Yes, I mean, I had a feeling my position was bad, and I think he would have found a good move because he still has 3 minutes left. He's gonna find something to do. I mean, it says e4 is the best. I don't think I would have played that. I think I would have went back to d5. Like I was not likely to do this stuff with 20 seconds left on my clock. I'm just following the Houdini line now. It's just weird, whatever. I'm curious in the game though, like did I ever have a chance? This is a little strange, but actually it's just as strong, I guess. Houdini's saying it's just as good. Although I believe this is totally winning. Right, he did this. He gave me like some small ray of hope, definitely. Because he made some inaccuracies and somehow wasn't able to checkmate me. And if I can just create like some kind of... The problem is my d pawn is going to be very weak. And he's just going to put his king on d4, put his bishop on f3, and then zugzwang me. I mean, his technique was like... He just did it a different way than I would have. Let's just say. Knight e6. Keep his king out. F5. Oh, and then he comes in. Alright. Bishop here. Oh, king e5. Alright, so let's say... So knight e6 was a better move. But I didn't have time for that. To figure stuff out, really. But like in this position, you can just go bishop f3 and c4. I mean... Oh, no, I have knight e6. But you can go here. It's just winning. You can also just go c4 here. It's pretty easy. And here, he can just zugzwang me, like, any move. He doesn't even need to do that. I just total zugzwang. King a7, king c5. Or he did this, it wins anyway. Okay, I don't know what I had no time left. It's completely lost. But you know, I was just like a little optimistic here that maybe I can make something happen. g5. You know, it's like I'm sure it's still losing, but there's some prayer, let's just say. This is what's wrong with time trouble, man. You just make bad decisions in key moments. I mean, admittedly, like this queen a7 move is very strong. Like to me, it just didn't seem like it should be that strong. But my knight on a8 is really bad. So it says I should just take. And yeah, I saw this position. I thought I might be okay because like some kind of maneuver with the bishop to d8. I don't know. What the hell is Houdini saying there? Why can't I take this? Oh, F7. I don't know, man. Just sucks that I didn't do this. Not the hardest move ever, and it was my plan, and I knew it was fine. It wasn't like, I knew it was okay. Like, this is just like mildly annoying, basically. I mean, what if I just go Queen D8? I'm threatening D5 also. So if Queen B something, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, and I saw this idea too. Remember? Like even here, I thought it was a little risky because of checks in the back rank. Okay, like he might have something here. I thought that's what he has. So it's just Queen E8 is also okay for me. But yeah, arg. All right. Well, whatever. Can't win every game. Yeah, he totally shouldn't give me. I mean, he can give me a take back if he wants, but really, anyone who watches this and thinks he should give it to me is no. No, I don't think so at all. I mean, it's actually like I'd be kind of annoyed if my opponent asked me for one too. I didn't ask. I should have just. I could have just said. I could have just resigned. The thing is, I didn't want to resign because I thought I don't need to resign instantly because the position is still like mildly playable. Um, so that's the weird thing. I couldn't even not put him in that spot. I could have just said no, I guess, instead of it's up to you. But probably if my opponent asked in this, I'd probably just give it to him. But I don't think it's. I'd be annoyed. I'd be annoyed. um. So, whatever. Anyway, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Oh, and one thing before I go, there might be one short this month. There might be like 2 weeks off because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play my last game in this tournament. My opponent's pretty busy for the next few weeks. They got some big tournaments coming up, so it might not get played. But maybe, I don't know. If it's not played, we'll probably just we'll have to wait till next month for the next tournament to start. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.